Hello! I didn't see you there. My name's Jonathan Moore, and today I'm going to teach you how to trade on Facebook. Now, looking at this group, there are two different kinds of groups. This is Zodiac Duelist, and you can scroll through and you'll see a lot of different media, memes, etc. But occasionally, you'll see people trying to trade, looking for PayPal or Ultimate Rares. So this person is looking for money, PayPal's money, or a specific kind of card. Now, this is Zodiac Duelist, and it is the largest American Facebook group. Now, let's travel on over to a different group where you can trade called Millennium Duelist. Notice this. You can write a post, add a photo, create a poll, and more. Over here, you have a specific thread for selling something because the group prioritizes that. So you can say what you're selling, you may add a price, your zip code, and describe an item. So there are specific things over here. They also have a section dedicated to sale posts. Now the thing is, groups are different for a reason. Millennium will focus more on trading, whereas Zodiac is more of a social group that also happens to have a lot of trading going on due to the sheer volume of people. And the more people seeing things, it's more likely to sell. So, unfortunately, nothing's pulling up here. Let's see if we can get it to... Yeah, there we go. So, as you see, Yu-Gi-Oh! Vanguard Weiss, Cosmo, Collection, etc. So, let's go through the steps on how to do a trade. First off, number one, you want to find a trade. Let's look for something that we would be looking for. Why not? Shadol. Shadol should be cheap. $23. Let's go to this trade thread. Nobody's commented. Nobody seems to be giving this California guy any action. He has 3 windows, 2 Shadol fusions, 2 Neff Shadols, L Shadol, all these hollows for $23. Second, you want to PM notification. Now, I'm not going to go through this step, but basically, you want to take negotiations to PM instead of public. Here is why you want to private message the person you are trading with. A, wouldn't you find it really annoying if you made a deal that you thought was a good deal, and as you were closing, somebody said, I'll pay $5 more? Well, as the seller, you'd be thrilled. As the buyer, you would be pretty mad. Imagine this happening all the time on all the threads. You wouldn't be too happy with it, would you? So, basically, while it's not as good for sellers, it's good for buyers. And it's just etiquette. Now, taking it to PM is not shady. That is typical practice because a lot of deals will fall through here and maybe go with somebody else. Maybe someone does offer higher. There's nothing shady with going to PM. Now, you want to take the next step to go ahead and protect yourself, which is public ref check. Now, let's teach you how to do a public ref check. We'll just search this group, Zodiac Duels, for refs. Ref check on me. And you see it tags a bunch of people which are possibly his friends, but the thing is, there are trusted traders in the community backing this guy. Let's go take a look at another ref check and how these work. Ref check. And everybody's saying trusted. So typically, if there is a thief in the community, somebody will speak up on the behalf and tell you that they are a thief. So you won't be getting stolen from. Ref checks are important and always done publicly in the same group that you are trading in. Do not go to a different group for a ref check. Do not let somebody tell you, oh, I have a lot of refs in here, because they could be in a group full of scammers with a bunch of buddies. You do it in the community you are trading in. Now, I have a list of the top 5 Facebook groups in an earlier Facebook page. That would be Millennium, United, Zodiac, Forever, and Duelist of the Round Table. These are all safe groups to trade in. They have a lot of anti-scam active that keep an eye out for you, and they're relatively safer. Now, you're never 100%. Somebody could always be out to steal, scam, and just be done. A trusted trader in the community can just turn their backs on the community and take stuff. So What do you get out of trading on Facebook? Well, the seller has no fees except for PayPal, which the buyer usually covers if you take PayPal fees, and we'll get to that in a second on why you would do that. But we have what's called basically a PayPal fee, and PayPal is the medium that we use for cash transactions. Now, if you pay the PayPal fee, which is goods and services as you would with a regular buy, you're protected as the buyer because you can say you never got the item and they'll be forced to show tracking, and if they tried to scam you, you get your money back. Now, if you pay by goods, you are putting your full trust in the seller to get there, but you're saving 3% that PayPal doesn't get. So you should be probably most of the time, especially as a newer trader, doing the PayPal fee and going ahead and paying a little extra. But the reason why it's beneficial to go to Facebook groups, A, you can find a deal. B, the seller does not have the fees they would have on TCG Player or eBay. eBay charges about 12% and TCG Player 7% versus the simple 3% of PayPal. So basically, in the end, you are saving a lot of money in Facebook groups between the buyer and seller, and that can be split. And you can find better deals on cards as well, motivated sellers, and the type. So that's why you go to a Facebook group such as Zodiac Duels or Millennium Duels to trade. And let's go. So that's step 4. You send your PayPal. Or in another case, you send your trade. The person with more refs sends second. Now, this may seem a little confusing because you may be new, you may not have many refs, and you feel this is unfair. Well, established traders get the nice fallback that somebody new isn't just coming in to try to rip people off. They're established within the community. And how do you tell who has more refs? Well, you can compare eBay, you can compare message boards and percentages. Like I have 138 refs on Pojo at 100% and 380 on eBay with 100%. So I'm a trusted trader, and I'm also well regarded in the community. The person you're trading with, there are sometimes ref systems for tradings and groups, such as Millennium Duelist. I believe there should be a ref system in here for trading somewhere, and probably in the description. I actually haven't traded in Millennium Duelist before, but as you can see, it's a lot more active for trading, or more particularly used for trading. So when doing this kind of a trade, you always ask for tracking. You always want to make sure that your package is tracked heading towards you, unless it's a very small amount to where paying the extra for tracking would not make sense, where sending in an envelope is fine, and the seller, if it somehow did not reach, could cover the loss. So if you have any questions about trading in a Facebook group, be sure to go ahead and post in the comments. And if you have any advice for newer, greener traders and found any of this confusing, be sure to help each other out. I'll administrate in the comments as much as I can. But this is my guide to trading. Basically, to sum this up, step 1, find the trade that you want. Step 2, negotiate via private messages. Step 3, do a public ref check in the same group. Step 4, go ahead and send if you have less refs, and basically make sure to use the PayPal fee option, pay a little more for your safety. Step 5, receive, and on the receiving end, when they're sending out, always ask for the tracking. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, again, I'm here to help. Thanks, guys.